please.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. It's a beautiful, nice 76 degrees out here in Brooksville, Florida today. But I bet it's a lot cooler where Johnny O's at.
Yo, what's up, brother?
How you doing, brother?
I'm here in Indianapolis with a bunch of Dolphins fans.
Nice. Tom with you?
What's that?
I said, is Tom with you?
Yeah, he's here too. So we're getting ready to go over to dinner. So we were at one place. We had about 100, 120 people at one place that Lou and Ashley put together, and everybody broke up and is going to dinner.
Ah. And you're gonna bring home that big dub tomorrow, right?
I hope so, brother. Damn.
We need it.
Yeah, we need it.
I seen a thing today that OBJ is questionable again.
I mean, he hasn't played yet, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, it's his hamstring, though.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, he hasn't played it all yet, really, so I'd rather get a Chan more involved in the passing game.
Yeah. He's supposed to be back.
So I'm in downtown Indy. Beautiful place. Nice city. Not a ton of traffic. And everything's within walking distance.
I don't even want to talk about traffic. I mean, I went down to Punta Gorda usually about 2 hours and 20 minutes from my house. Took me over 3.5 hours to get down there.
Oh, geez.
And it took me over 3 hours to get home, and that was like I didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock at night, and the traffic was still bad, and there was no accidents and no construction. I had no idea what the hell was going on, except people need to go back to driving school. They need to go back to Johnny O's driving school.
Well, I'll tell you what, downtown Indy is actually pretty nice. Everything's within walking distance. There hasn't been a ton of traffic any day. We got here yesterday. It's been fairly good weather the entire time.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Allie and Jared because we're having dinner with them.
Okay. Well, according to USA Today, everybody's picking the Colts to beat us by anywhere from as little as 1 point up to as much as 14 points.
We just walked in the place we're supposed to be, but I don't see anybody.
Well, you know, Allie. Allie's always running late.
Hi. I don't see anybody, so I don't know. I'll go back outside and wait so I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Just met Jason Sanders.
Oh, cool.
I ran into him like 10 minutes ago when Tom and I were walking back to where we were. We ran into Jason Sanders. Fins up.
There you go. Holy cow.
What's that?
Somebody's got the Colts beating us 30-8.
Well, if our offense doesn't move the ball, they might not be wrong.
True, but out of about 35 different people, different, Bleachers Report, CBS Sports Week and all, people are picking the Dolphins. The rest are all picking the Colts.
Well, I'm glad to say I've seen a lot of Dolphins fans. There's a lot of that made the trip here to Indy, so
That's good. Glad to hear that. Hooked Up Joe and Yoli Cruz. Thank you for joining us.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. So, a lot of people are picking the Colts to beat us. I don't know about that. If Richardson is playing, I think we're going to have a good chance.
There we go. I was checking to see if Jared answered me. I messaged him to find out where they're at because they said meet at a certain place at 6:30. I know it's only 6:08, but I was checking to see where they were because we went back to Brothers. They're not there, and just down the street is where we're meeting for dinner. So,
Well, you know Allie. Allie's always running late.
well, I mean, we literally were, 100 yards down the street at the place we were at. So I don't know where they went to after that. Tom and I ran up to the mall to try to find something, found it, but they didn't have the right sizes. So we were coming back.
Well, it looks like Tua is going to be back for the fan club weekend.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. I mean, as long as he practices 2 days this week, he's supposed to be cleared. So
They're saying his recovery is positive each and every day.
yeah, well, I mean, listen, he flew to Seattle. There's no way he was that concussed if they let him fly to Seattle the next week.
I agree with you 100% on that. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. Very limited on as far as TV coverage where the Dolphins will be showing. My area is not listed in that, of course. Let's see. Yeah, I am not in the area to watch it on regular TV, but I have the watch party, which will have it, so I'm not worried about it.
Hold on, I got a Kansas City Chiefs fan talking to me down the street.
Okay.
A little bit.
I love it.
Say hello. I'm doing a podcast right now.
Hey, hi.
Hello.
I love Taylor Swift.
She's in Fort Lauderdale right now. She's not here.
I know.
She's in Fort
I
Lauderdale.
know, but I'm just teasing. But
I was just down in Missouri last weekend. Yeah, my daughter and son-in-law and grandkids live out there, so I went out to visit.
She's got the coolest boots on, like the big dog.
All freaky.
She told me, she goes, I went by her and said, hey, I love your boots. She goes, wait, what she said? She goes, Fins, bitch. To me, I go,
She's about this tall, dark hair. That's Allie. I know who that is. Do you know which way she went? No,
I
she's not.
know. I didn't say anything to her. I just laughed because I think her boots.
You know which way she went?
That way.
Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting here for dinner. That's what I'm waiting for. It's her and her husband and other people.
Awesome. Have fun.
So,
I just like to have fun.
absolutely.
It's all about life, right?
Yep.
Good evening, Matt Henry.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people came in. Matt Ferris here. Matt Finevil's here. He just texted me. I couldn't see the text, but he just texted me trying to figure out where everybody's at. Obviously, Tom and I and Jedediah are all here. I couldn't even tell you. There's so many people. Like I said, we had like 100, 120 people downstairs at this one place. They gave us the entire downstairs. So
Nice.
it was a nice meet and greet.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Houston game.
Hold on 1 second. I want to check my Tom from Finevel.
Yeah,
My text.
yeah.
He said.
Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Excuse me. Dolphins versus Colts, 5 burning questions for Week 7 matchup. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? You there, Joe?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, there you are. What's up?
Not much. Just dropped in for a sec to say hello, and working with Pam to stream it out. So we're going to do that this Sunday. So it'll be interesting. And they're starting Richardson, so that's good for us that we don't have to deal with Flacco.
Well, one of the questions I was just going through, getting ready to start reading, 5 questions they have for this weekend's game. Given the play of Joe Flacco, is there any sense that Anthony Richardson's leash is short and the Colts would consider turning back to the veteran if the offense is stagnant?
Guess I was out too long. Kick me out.
Well, just saying, given the
question again.
Given the play of Joe Flacco, is there any sense that Anthony Richardson's leash is short and the Colts would consider turning back to the veteran if the offense is stagnant?
Oh, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it too. It did have to be pretty stagnant, for them to. But, he didn't practice with the ones all week. So that makes a difference. If Flacco was practicing with the ones all week and came out with a Flacco game plan, then it'd be a little bit different. But, if they're flailing that bad and we're already so far up that they're switching to Flacco without practicing with the ones, I'm not that worried about that.
Well, you start blitzing Flacco and he becomes a statue. So what are the positives for the Colts offense now that they have Richardson back in the lineup? I couldn't tell you.
This is. I mean, it's one of the city streets, but there's Dolphins fans all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to come up and say hello and say fins up and.
Oh, stay on, Joe. We need you because I'm in downtown Indy right now. So
it looks great there. I like it when you stream.
I'll tell you what, very, very beautiful city, pretty damn clean, easy accessible, walking around to different places from where we're staying. We're 0.3 miles away from the stadium. Been able to walk around downtown to different places the last couple days. Don't need a car. Been very, very nice.
Nice. Glad to hear that.
Is it going to be a takeover? You think you're going to consider the takeover?
I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of Dolphins fans here. It's not sure exactly how many, but we had. I was telling Pop Paul we had like 100, 120 people at the get together from 2 to 4 today. So Ashley and Lou Dominguez did an amazing job getting everybody together in one spot.
What's up, AP Ryan? Thank you for joining us, brother. Hope Eve is doing well.
I'm kind of interested to see what our game plan's going to be. Are we going to run it? Are we going to be able to run it? Are we going to continue to run it? Are they going to come up and stack the box and make us throw it? And if they do, can we throw? Details at 11.
Better be able to run it. Their run defense is not that good, so we need to run it at least 35 times.
Agreed. Now, if we're running straight into a box and we're not getting anywhere, and it becomes like our last playoff game where we tried to run and we had 2 yards per carry and it just didn't work out. So, man, I'm a little bit different a competition here, though. So I'm expecting, based on watching condensed games with the Colts, that they're not a bad team. It's not like we're playing the Jags or something,
Yeah.
They've got some, from a defensive perspective, I could see them picking apart our zone if we do that. You know what I mean? How I could see them getting some of their dynamic offensive receivers in the game. I do think we're going to have to score points. I don't think our defense is gonna make it a cakewalk for us.
See, here's an article I was trying to remember. Another Odell Beckham Jr. injury concern just popped up out of nowhere. So I don't see him playing at this point.
Man, you should have seen his whole body language and expression. I don't know if you saw his last interview, but man, he looked almost pathetic in just the way he was talking and his whole demeanor and everything. And it was like, man, OBJ is not, he's certainly not hyped up and ready to go, And I don't know whether that's because he has some injury and he's upset about that, or whether it's something else. But
the thing I seen earlier was his hamstring, and he's questionable for Sunday.
With all those type of injuries, to me is, I mean, it's easy to say from the couch that it's lack of preparation, but when you see the type of exercises that Tyreek Hill does to keep from his hamstrings having a problem, where he does these reverse sit-up, push-up type things with no arms, he just pulls his whole body up with his legs, to make sure his hammies are good. That's the sort of thing it seems like would just be integrated from day one for football players, is to build those types of exercises to keep these things from happening. And I don't see how come at the NFL level we don't have a consortium of the training and health training staff. I'm not getting the right word there, but they should all be working together and sharing knowledge on how to keep players healthy. Keeping your players healthy really shouldn't be a competitive advantage. They should all be working together on that.
Yeah. I can't get this lucky. I live in Brooksville, and I'm right next to Spring Hill. Spring Hill man wins $1 million with public scratch-off ticket.
Well, do you buy scratch-offs?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Hands up, guys.
Well, now you know where to go.
I buy scratch-offs, and I play the Mega Millions and Powerball.
One of these days, probably when I have one leg in the grave, I'll win.
Oh, there's Allie and Jared. I finally found them. They're coming across the street. I'll get them to say hello. Fins up. Say hello to the Fins world. It's a live podcast.
What up, Fins?
What's up?
Go Fins!
Live
Fins up.
podcast, guys.
Go
Fins
Colts!
up.
Go Colts!
That's great.
Well, did y'all see the article about Jay Cutler?
No, what
Getting
does Jay
arrested?
Cutler have to do with anything?
He got arrested for DUI and weapon charges.
Hello.
Hey! Yo!
Live podcast.
Ew.
We're having the best time. This is so much fun. Everyone here is so nice. Do you know, Johnny? Oh, I walked into this bar over here, this Kilroy's bar, and everybody clapped when we walked in.
See?
It was full of Dolphin fans. The whole bar was Dolphin fans from Indiana, from Ohio, from Iowa. It was awesome.
Hi,
Good time.
Allie.
Hi,
All right.
Papa Paul. I love you. Who else is that?
Love you.
Who's that girl? Hi. Hi.
All right, I gotta go. We're going in the restaurant, guys.
Okay.
Peace,
Later.
love, and fins up.
Peace, love, fins up.
Oh, that's so killer.
Yeah, I can't wait till I go to the Houston game, be able to do all that. But yeah, what DUI and weapons charges after a car accident.
Jeez. And of course, he's when you under that context, he's a former Miami Dolphin, right? They got to
Yeah.
make sure they put him in the Dolphins uniform when they're reporting on that.
Oh
one.
yeah. I gotta see if I can read this article. This just came out like 4 hours ago. Dolphins sign a quarterback, make 4 roster moves in advance of Colts game.
Yeah, they moved Boyer up from practice squad back to the main. They had to put long snapper on IR for personal reasons. We were wondering how in the hell does a long snapper get injured, but he's on the personal reason list.
Okay.
And I do have to run. I got to go somewhere. So,
Okay, Joe.
I want to came up and say hello and fins up and looking forward to tomorrow. Another game.
I'm assuming Blake's still going to play, though. Maybe not. You have a good night, Joe.
Thanks, man. Ciao.
Peace, love, fins up. So Blake Ferguson's on IR for personal reasons, but we did sign another long snapper, Matt Overton, to the practice squad and elevated him for Sunday's game. Overton, 39, has played in 139 NFL games. The Dolphins used their other practice squad elevation on safety cornerback Nick Needham, who will provide depth in the expected absence of starting safety Javon Holland, who is doubtful for Sunday's game because of a broken bone in his left hand. The Dolphins on Saturday did not change the injury designation of 5 players who are listed questionable. Receiver Odell Beckham Jr., hamstring. Right tackle Austin Jackson, back. Linebacker David Long Jr., knee. Outside linebacker Ogba, biceps. And Thompson, ribs. All were expected to travel to Indianapolis. The Dolphins opted to hold off on removing cornerback Cam Smith from injured reserve, and he's out Sunday. I mean, is that kid ever going to get to play? Come on. This is ridiculous. As for Ferguson, he must sit out at least 4 games, and if the Dolphins bring him back this season, he would count toward the 8 maximum players that a team can bring back from the reserved injured list or the reserved non-football injury illness list.
One of those 8 slots was used on Smith, even though he hasn't yet been activated, and another will be used on Tua, who can return as early as next week. Another likely will be used on receiver River Craycraft, who is working his way back from a shoulder injury. Odell Beckham Jr., who came off the physically unable to perform list, does not count towards those 8. Well, that's good to know, but I'm just okay. Okay, let's see what else. Oklahoma Sooners got their butt beat by South Carolina, 35-9. The Gamecocks took the Sooners out for the night. Well, let's see. We got the Texans tomorrow. Let's go over that a little bit. Let me pull up the list. Jorge Callis, how you doing, my brother? Let's see. Pull up the list. Okay. New England at Jacksonville. Well, they're both 1-5. Being at Jacksonville, I got to go with Jacksonville right now. Even though neither one of them are looking that great or anything. Yeah, I got to go with Jacksonville. Being a home game. Well, that's it. That's over in London. We're over there, somewhere over there. Houston at Green Bay. Houston at Green Bay. That's going to be a tough game. Houston's 5-1. Green Bay's 4-2. I got to stick with Houston. I got to stick with Houston right now. Anybody else, if you want to join up, the link is out there. Come on up if you want. No big deal. Throw in your 2 cents. Philadelphia at New York Giants. That should be a fairly easy Philadelphia win, but you never know. They always play each other tough. Seattle at Atlanta. I'm going with Atlanta on that one. Got to go with Atlanta. Let's see. And we have Tennessee at Buffalo. Wow, Tennessee's 1-4. We gave them their only win they had. Wow. I would love Tennessee to win, but I think Buffalo's going to come out with that one, unfortunately. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cincinnati should win that one, but Cincinnati's not in much better shape than Cleveland. Detroit and Minnesota. Detroit at Minnesota. Detroit's 4-1. Minnesota's 5-0. Is Detroit going to give Minnesota their first loss? I don't know. That's a tough one. It's going to be I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Got to remember, Minnesota has Andrew Van Ginkel. And Detroit has been playing tough, though. It's going to be a close scoring game. I'm going to say it's going to be something like, let's go 31-28. Let's go to Detroit. Give it to Detroit on that one. But in the meantime, real quick, we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome ordering meals and desserts? Let Chef Drew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefdrewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade area, Palm Beach area. Look him up for some sweet treats and more. Okay, after Detroit, Minnesota, we have Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Rams. At the LA Rams, I'm going to have to go with the Rams on that one. At Carolina at Washington, got to pick Washington on that. I got to pick Washington on that. That's Kansas City at San Fran. Is San Fran going to give Kansas City their first loss? It's tough to say. Playing at San Fran. San Fran's 3-3. I'm going to go ahead and be the odd man out and I'm picking San Fran. We got the Dolphins at the Colts. Of course, I'm going with Dolphins. I'm going to say it's going to be something like 21-20. That's my look at it. 21-20. We're 23-20. Right in there. Sunday night, we have the Jets at the Steelers. Got to go with the Steelers on that. You know, Jets, Jets, sucks. Monday Night Football. We have two games Monday Night Football. Ravens at the Buccaneers at 8:15, and Chargers at the Cardinals at 9 p.m. It's going to be a tough game for the Buccaneers. As much as I'd like to go with the Buccaneers for my son-in-law, I'm going to have to go say the Ravens win that one. And the Chargers at the Cardinals, not the same old Cardinals they were last year and stuff. I'm going to have to go with the Chargers on this one. And the Saints lost another one big time. 2 in a row they lost big time. 33-10, the Saints lost to the Broncos. Oh. Excuse me, folks. See what else we got to talk about. Mm-hmm. 3 reasons why the Packers will beat the Texans. I don't know about that. I think the Texans will beat the Packers, but let's see what they're. Let's first see who the experts are taking in Texans versus Packers. Ooh. I get a beer tonight. Yay. Let's see. USA Today link. 1, 2, 3 people pick Texans, 3 people pick Packers. So it's even up so far. NFL.com. 3 Packers, 2 Texans. So that's 6 and 4. Packers, Texans. Packers, Texans. Packers, Texans. Packers, Texans. Packers, Texans. Packers, Texans. Texans, Packers. And Bleacher Report. Texans, Packers, Texans, Packers, Texans. Texans Wires, got Packers. And bottom line, They say Texans 46. Oh, no, that's an old one. It's looked like it's the Packers are most definitely favored. But I'm going to go with the Texans. Texans have the upper hand on this one, I think. And that's my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, our long snapper Blake Ferguson is going to be out for 4 weeks, unfortunately. We get a Chan back for this upcoming battle against the Colts, which I can't wait to see. Well, another day in paradise. What can I say? Just looking to find anything. Florida State's miserable season now includes worst field goal attempt ever. Oh, shit. I don't need to read that. That'll just bring me down. Dolphins look to be without several key players in Week 7 versus Colts. Let's see who they're saying. Javon Holland, which he should be able to play. Put a cast on the hand and play. Odell Beckham Jr. We're not surprised. Well, Jackson, our right tackle Jackson. Devon Chan will be back, though. They really don't say much who's going to be out, who's not. Diana, get out of there. Okay. Okay, we signed another quarterback to the practice squad after we brought Tim Boyle from the practice squad to the main roster. Alan Park, ex-Detroit Lions quarterback. Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh. Yeah, if any of y'all haven't seen Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays, might not even be fixed for 2025. It was totally devastated during Hurricane Milton. A lot of tornadoes actually popped down through Florida. I've heard as few as 28, which 28 is still a lot of hurricanes, especially for Florida. Tornadoes, I mean. But I've heard way over 100. I've heard over 100 tornadoes have touched down. I mean, either way, it's crazy. Olympic Stadium in Montreal is not an option for Tampa. So the Dolphins and 49ers trade pitch offers San Fran help at injury plate position. I don't like these assumptions and speculations. Colts have a great opportunity before them on Sunday. No, they don't. We're going to win. Plain and simple. Not a whole lot of news otherwise, fellas. The U won today. Yep, Miami University, they won. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Very quiet this afternoon. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of calling it a little bit early. Got no one's popping up. No one's asking questions. We had all the fun the first half hour. So, no, not a whole lot going on. Of course, they're tracking another tropical storm. And a hurricane out there. Oscar. You got Nadine, tropical storm, and Oscar, a hurricane. Just what we need. More problem. Excuse me. So, all is good here, Lisa. Hope all is good with you as well. Texas A&M still is whipping up on Mississippi State. It's in quarter 3, 3 minutes left in the third quarter, 31-17. Trying to see what else we got coming on. Nothing. Dolphins will beat the Colts if we stick to the run plan. Run. Well, as quiet as things are, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to go ahead and eat my dinner. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. We'll talk to y'all soon.